Welcome back to another episode with ByrdAdatto. And today we're going back to our song choices. Michael, do you remember the song Satisfaction?
Rolling Stones, yes. Brad, I think most people should know that unless they've been asleep under a rock.
And,
But
and maybe that's a potential, but the song is basically, and I won't sing again for the so that we won't get negative reviews, but I can't get no satisfaction because I try and I try and I try and I can't get no. And this reminds me of what's going on currently in California as it relates to physicians, whether or not they can actually provide elective medical surgery. So the confusion or the non-satisfaction comes from the fact that it appears California has reopened the ability for to render medical services, but there seems to be a lot of confusion as to what that really means. So, Michael, maybe you can at least give some clarity from the top down as far as maybe what the governor's office and the medical board has said in California.
so the governor's office has issued guidance. They're not rules, and it's different than a lot of other states where the governor's office has taken a more authoritative uh, approach, like Texas and other states. And so, yet the governor's words have carried great weight in the minds of a lot of medical offices and created confusion because they have dissuaded from elective procedures. The medical board kind of makes things more confusing by its lack of saying much. They have an FAQ section, but really haven't come down and certainly haven't issued any, of its own emergency rules relating to, what can and can't happen during this pandemic. And so California really has delegated it to the various counties. And what we found kind of thematically is that most counties haven't differentiated elective medicine from normal medicine. And really, it's been allowed as an essential service all along. But we're finding that most businesses have not been providing elective medicine again thematically. And, I think the, it's due to the confusion by the governor's office, probably a large part due to just the presence of COVID in a particular community and wanting to do the right thing. But it's really made the decision to reopen difficult because they technically could have been open, and so they're trying to figure out. They're looking for specific permission, and it doesn't exist because they were never denied. And I know you have been looking specifically in San Francisco, which has its own special brand of confusion.
Yeah, and when you talk about, so as Michael was saying, it looked top down. It appears that everything's okay for elective services, but the governor's orders allow the counties or cities to also come up with their own ideas. And so in this particular case, to show you where the confusion gets going is in the county and city of San Francisco, you technically are restricted from providing elective surgeries. And I say technically because there is, again, this goes back to the no satisfaction, is that the short answer is technically you are, unless you meet some order, and it's directive of the health officer number 2020-08. I had to double check myself on that one this morning. And if you meet that directive, you can then operate. So a lot of people are like, oh, great, that's all I have to do. And unfortunately, that all you have to do is it's a 10-page document that has all these things that you have to put in place before you can do elective surgeries in the county and in the city of San Francisco. Some of as simple as going out and getting PPE, obviously for your employees and training them correctly and having the correct processes to clean the facilities. Others more in depth, where you have all these new written protocols as it relates to health and wellness surrounding it. And so again, very, very, very detailed order or directive that you have to meet. And so a lot of clients who are, solo shops or doing surgeries out of their own offices, this is impactful because although if they can figure out a way to meet this, they might be able to operate. And so some of our clients are going that route. But then there's another weird piece to it again that leads to dissatisfaction is, well, if you can't meet this order, then you have to then cancel or postpone any elective surgeries. Unless in your reasonable, foreseeable, unless there'll be a reasonable, foreseeable negative medical impact on the patient by then postponing the surgery. So there's a lot of words in that. And so they're basically saying, well, you as a medical provider, if you really think that by postponing this is going to have this reasonable, foreseeable negative impact on the patient, then you can go forward and you don't have to meet this directive. So there's a lot of things to unpack, and that's why people are very dissatisfied or can't find that satisfaction because they're trying to go out and start doing elective surgeries. And in other counties, it's free they can freely go do this. While in San Francisco, you either have to meet this directive or in your own professional medical judgment say, I have to do this surgery. Otherwise, there's some foreseeable negative impact on this patient by me not doing that. So that is why people are looking for some satisfaction right now. Michael, is there any satisfaction you can at least try to help give them today?
I'm having a flashback to law school with all those different exceptions to the exceptions. Yeah, it seems clear as mud. Definitely, if you're in San Francisco or any other county and you're not sure, there's probably it's worth having a conversation with your attorney and other advisors. There's other non-legal things you want to consider as you're thinking about opening, but that is definitely unclear.
And so, and we understand why people are not satisfied because they want clarity right now from our government. And unfortunately, in certain states or counties or cities, there's a lot more confusion. And obviously, we would love to give you guys clarity, but this is the best we can do based on the documentation that we have provided as attorneys. But I think that's all the time we have right now, Michael, unless you have anything else to follow up on.
No.
And thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.